The genius of Ada Lovelace, the first programmer. Imagine a world where computers don't exist, where numbers are calculated by hand and machines are mechanical curiosities. Now imagine someone, nearly 200 years ago, predicting that machines could one day create art, compose music, and revolutionize every aspect of life. That someone was Ada Lovelace. But how did a young woman in Victorian England, in a world dominated by men, become the world's first programmer? Let's unravel her incredible story. Born in 1815, Ada Lovelace wasn't your average child of aristocracy. She was the daughter of the famous poet Lord Byron and Annabella Milbank, a mathematician known as the Princess of Parallelograms. It was a match of poetic passion and cold logic, but the marriage crumbled shortly after Ada's birth. To shield Ada from her father's dangerous imagination, her mother pushed her into a rigorous education in mathematics and science, fields rarely open to women of her time. Ironically, this combination of logic and creativity would define her legacy. Little did anyone know, this sheltered girl would grow into one of the greatest visionaries of the 19th century. In 1833, at the age of 17, Ada attended a party that would change her life. There, she met Charles Babbage, a mathematician and inventor working on a groundbreaking idea, the difference engine, a mechanical calculator. Babbage was impressed by Ada's sharp mind, calling her the enchantress of numbers. Their connection was immediate, and Babbage invited Ada to study his next invention, the analytical engine. But here's the twist. While Babbage envisioned the analytical engine as a tool for performing calculations, Ada saw something far greater, something that even Babbage himself didn't fully understand. In 1843, Ada was asked to translate a paper written by Italian mathematician Luigi Federico Menabrea about the analytical engine. But Ada didn't stop at translation. She added her own detailed notes, which ended up being 3 times longer than the original text. In her notes, Ada outlined a method for the analytical engine to calculate Bernoulli numbers, a sequence of complex mathematical values. This wasn't just a set of instructions, it was an algorithm, a step-by-step procedure that modern computers still use today. This was, in essence, the first computer program in history, but Ada didn't stop there. She realized that the machine's potential went far beyond crunching numbers. While most saw the analytical engine as just a calculator, Ada described it as a machine that could manipulate symbols, not just numbers. She believed it could perform tasks as diverse as composing music and creating art. In her own words, the analytical engine weaves algebraic patterns just as the jacquard loom weaves flowers and leaves. She foresaw a future where machines could do more than follow commands. They could augment human creativity. Think about this for a moment. Ada Lovelace imagined the power of modern computers, artificial intelligence, digital art, and music generation, almost 2 centuries ago. How could someone in the 1840s possibly see this future? But like so many pioneers, Ada's genius wasn't fully recognized during her lifetime. In Victorian England, women weren't taken seriously in scientific circles. Many dismissed her work as fanciful or derivative of Babbage's ideas. Her life was cut short at the age of 36, when she died of uterine cancer. But even in death, her story didn't end. Her notes lay dormant for decades, waiting for a world that could understand her vision. In the mid-20th century, Ada Lovelace's contributions were rediscovered by computer scientists, who recognized her as the first person to truly grasp the potential of computing. Today, she's celebrated as the world's first programmer. Her legacy lives on, not just in history books, but in technology. The U.S. Department of Defense even named a programming language after her, Ada. Ada's story reminds us that imagination is just as important as logic when it comes to innovation. She didn't just see the machine in front of her. She saw a future where machines could amplify human creativity. What do you think Ada Lovelace would say if she could see the world of computers today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found Ada's story inspiring, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Lost Pages of Science, and hit the bell icon. There's so much more to uncover about the forgotten geniuses who shaped our future.